Hi everyone. Um, so I have some exciting news to show y'all today because because I went to GameStop today and I realized they had Switch 2s in stock. So I got myself one right here. You see, I'm happy to say this, but I actually finally got the Nintendo Switch 2. So let's go, man. Sorry, that was my phone. Sorry. Anyways, I'm going to unboxing. I'm going to unbox it as soon as I see someone in here. So yeah. So who's here? Okay, like you see it. Yes, sir. So I'm about to unbox it right now. Three, two, one. Okay, so here's the Switch 2 from the out of the package, and yeah, it's the screen and everything. Here's a left Joy-Con right here. It's much bigger than the original. Well, it's the right one. You see? And finally, here's the console itself. The Nintendo Switch 2. So yeah, the Joy-Cons are actually much bigger, like more comfortable in your hands. So yeah. And this is a much bigger screen and whatnot, and it says to have better quality. So if you want to play it, all right. So here's everything else that's in the packaging right here. Sorry, my quality sucks. So here's a controller to put your Joy Cons in whenever you want to play some Nintendo 2. I know this already feels amazing. So I would recommend getting this console because yeah, I recommend getting this console. It's all awesome. Here's some wiring for the Switch 2. See right here. Here's a plug for you to plug in your Nintendo Switch 2 for it to charge. Come on, there you go. And here's the Nintendo Switch 2 dock. Unlike the Nintendo Switch 1 dock, this one's curvy. I don't know why, but that's pretty cool. And I think this goes to the dock as well. Have you ever played one before? One before you got your? No, I actually never played a Nintendo Switch 2 before. I mean, I really wanted one since its release on June 5th, but I never played on the Nintendo Switch 2 console. But now that changed. And did you know that these Nintendo Switch 2 Joy-Cons that can activate as mouses? This is a mouses where you can get to attach to your Joy-Cons. And I think this should be much easier to come off than the original ones. So yeah, I'm gonna unbox the actual console right now. Here it is. Out of the packaging. And let's unbox these Joy-Cons. And here they are. Let's do it. And I'm going to show you some satisfying stuff. Like it's magnets, so let's see what happens if I just. Oh wow! And the other Joy-Con. Yep, they're magnets, so they just stick on like that. And in order to take the magnets off, you gotta click on this part right here, and they just release. And I suppose this is where you put your game cards on here. And this thing can even play Switch 1 games, so yeah, it's highly recommend getting this. In case if you can't plug in your Switch on the bottom here, there's also one at the top, which is kind of crazy. Actually crazy. Oh, in case you want to see the Joy-Con snap into the controller, there you go. Nintendo Switch 2. And now, I wonder if this thing can boot up. Let's find out. It just saw the Nintendo logo. Okay, so it's sending you straight to the setup. So I'm gonna set this thing up. By checking the accept box, you have enter usernames. If you, I accept it. This thing is so comfortable to set up. Like these Joy-Cons are much bigger than the original Switch. Internet settings. I'm just gonna put in my internet real quick. You're not allowed to see it. Did you get games yet or no? Well, technically I did, but it's actually download, so I didn't get the physical cartridge. But you could also play Switch 1 games on this thing. Kind of cool. Now I'm just placing in my password. Give me a second. It even has setup music, unlike the Switch 1, which is more cool. The Switch 2 connect internet. Hopefully it accepts it in the first one. There. It accepted to the internet. Next successful. Allowed to download updated data. You could continue setting up while the update downloads. Time zone. Give me 1 second. I'm just trying to find our time zone. EST. It's Eastern, so it's E. So I'm just searching for that on here. Just be right. Just give me 1 second. Eastern. I actually forgot my time zone. I'll be right back real quick. My mom's helping me with the time zone. Sorry. So yeah. So then I guess I would with your Nintendo Switch 2, you can play games whenever you want, however you want. Yep. The system can stand at whatever angle you like. Just pull out the ring. I forgot to mention that this thing could like its king is better than. So I forgot to mention that this stand is actually can stand farther than the Switch One. I want to connect your TV later. You can use the accessories that came with the Switch system to hold Joy-Con 2 controllers in multiple ways. And choose a style. You can change it anytime. I'm ready to update the system. While it's updating, I'm going to pull out the kickstand. This is the farthest the kickstand can go. And, yeah. The kickstand is way better than the Switch One. Yeah. And as a matter of fact, system update complete. Sorry again, guys. This is kind of complex. I'll be right back. So I'm about to transfer my Switch 1 data to my Switch 2. Oh, here it is. So this is my Nintendo Switch 1. So I'm going to transfer. If you have nothing, skip that. Oh, I it's asking me to sign in to a Nintendo account. I have a Nintendo account. Whoops. So yeah, I don't have a Nintendo account, so I'm not going to transfer it right now. Oh. Actually, I won't transfer the games. Because, yeah. I'm about to add a user. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna sign in without signing in. So yeah. So yeah, I'm about to add my own me. So yeah, I don't know why, but Nintendo's decided to choose their Nintendo Switch 2 as the Wii, as for the Wii Mii's from the Wii game console. Yep, it definitely looks better. This is this is a comparison of the Nintendo Switch 1 and 2. The So yeah, the Switch 2's Joy-Cons are way bigger. Let me just set up my own Mii character real quick. Sorry, this might bore you, so yeah. So yeah, this is totally similar to the Wii as you set up your own character. I mean, what type? I don't know, but what type of Nintendo Switch 2 game would use Mii's? You know what? I'm just gonna copy my original Wii console Mii. Hey, notice that there's. So yeah. All right, so I'm going to use this as my me character for now because, yeah, I don't want to bore you guys for too long. I don't know why, but Nintendo decided to add like a pose to your me characters. It's right, this one right here. It looks like you. It looks like someone's a psychopath when, like, the last position right here. I don't know why, but it looks like that this me isn't a psychopath or something. I don't know why, but nice try, Nintendo. It has way more options. Okay, so I just added my own user. There's no way I'm using parental controls. Like, I'm not using parental controls. Skip that. I don't have a micro USB card. Yes. So the setup is complete. The setup is complete. You just gotta select this home button, and it's gonna set up. And there's the Nintendo Switch 2 startup. So yeah, this is and finally this is the Nintendo Switch 2 back home menu, and yeah, that's the Nintendo Switch 2 setup. Um, and I forgot to mention this control. This has an extra button, which is the chat feature. You could chat with people while you play. And yeah, I'm about to take my first screenshot in 3, 2, 1. And there's my first screenshot ever on the Nintendo Switch 2. And here's a comparison for my Switch 1. One last time. We just So here's the Joy-Cons, and the Switch 2's Joy-Cons are a lot bigger than the original ones. And the screen is what the Nintendo Switch 2 screen is wider than the Switch 1's. So, and one final change, it might be obvious because it might be obvious, but the original Switch has to like rail the Joy-Cons in order to connect. Meanwhile, the Switch 2, it only uses magnets, and it's so much more satisfying. So, would I recommend buying this? Yes. Yes, I would definitely recommend getting this console. And yeah, there's a lot more options. And yeah, at this point, the Switch 2, the Switch 2 is taking over Nintendo. It's probably like the most popular gaming console so far. Okay, not exactly, but I don't know. Is it? I don't know. But anyways, let's see what type of password it shows. The original Switch, it has to you have to click the same button 3 times. Does the Switch 2 also do that? Yes. And indeed, you have to click the same buttons. Also, I don't know if you realize on the Nintendo Switch 1, but if you click certain buttons, it actually makes funny sounds. Listen. So yeah, it makes those sounds. What type of sounds does a Nintendo Switch 2 make? Let's find out. You can barely hear it, but it is definitely different. It's definitely different. So yeah. That concludes the Nintendo Switch 2 unboxing. It's actually a really cool console. I definitely want to see them. I definitely want to update to it when I can. Well, it's around like $400 to $500, so get prepared for that. So yeah, I'm gonna be playing on my Nintendo Switch 2, guys. No one can stop me. Oh, and also be careful if you try to like hack your Switch 2. Nintendo will block you. It will break you. It's just basically you won't be able to use your Switch again. So yeah, be careful with that. Anyways, hopefully y'all's enjoyed my Nintendo Switch 2 unboxing. So yep, let's start saving. Indeed. So yeah, I'm about to play games on it. And I heard you can play Switch 1 games on the Switch 2 as well. So yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this thing. So there you go, my Nintendo Switch 2 unboxing. Here's the box one last time. And yeah, excellent review. Thank you. I'm so excited to play this console. So yeah, have a nice day, everyone. Peace.